All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're back with another assignment walkthrough. This time, I went ahead and selected the Choose Your Own Assignment Coronavirus Assignment Choice Board. And we happen to be walking through the middle school version of this, but know that again, there is also a high school version and strands can be adjusted. I'm trying to give you as much ownership and as much options as possible, or as many options, as much choice as possible. So this is another example of how you can choose your own assignment. And as you can see, you'll be choosing 5 of the 9 options. And as we've said a few times, we are living through an unprecedented moment in history right now. Today, tomorrow, and the days that follow will be captured in history books. Someday, you'll share the stories with your children and grandchildren about living through this time. Because these days are historical, it's critical that we not let these events pass without capturing how they affect you, your family, your school, and your community. So, again, that's our main bolded sentence. We want to try and document the impact. This choice board provides you with different ways to capture how you're feeling, the events that are unfolding, and the overall effect that it's having of you on your life as a teenager. Again, you are to complete 5 of the 9 assignments. Each option should result in approximately 3/4 of a page to a 1-page response, and you can complete all in this document or upload them to Hero, submit as an artifact, convert it to a video, put it into a keynote, whatever creative outlet works best for you. But you'll see each one is about a page. So a page, or like we are saying, if we're documenting, you want multiple photos, and the written portion or your speaking portion would be if you were to read about a page. So number 1, you can capture how the virus has disrupted your school year or that of a close friend. Talk to me about sporting events that may have been missed, maybe a concert that you had. Some of you I know were planning on attending prom at other schools, graduation. How have things been affected? What have you heard? What are some of the changes? What are some of the cool things you'd like to see? Would you like to see a virtual prom? Would you like to see people walk across stage on the screen instead of in real life? Talk to me about that. We've entered a weird time where not only are we off from school, but the mall, restaurants, movie theaters, and bowling alleys are all closed too. This has forced us into social isolation. Write a review of any movie, television show, video game, or book you've read during your time in isolation. And we've done reviews earlier this year, but remember, a review is not just a summary of what happened. Don't just tell me what was happening in the book or in the show, but was it good? What did you like? Was there action? What was the action about? Use specific examples, all right? So it's not just a summary, it's a review. You're commenting on it. What did you like? What didn't you like? Give reasons why. Write a life bucket list with at least 20 things on it that you want to do before you die or even before you graduate high school. So this is similar to one of the other choice board assignments earlier in our walkthroughs. But our time together is so precious. A time like this couldn't be prepared for. So how do you want to make the most of the time that you do have? I know a lot of you like music. There are always playlists in our lab. Now is your chance to create a Quarantunes playlist. What songs are getting you through being stuck at home? Create a playlist of 10 to 15 songs in about a sentence or two for each. Tell me why you chose to include that song. Maybe it brightens your mood, or maybe it's really a song that reminds you of a friend you can't be with right now. Maybe you're working out a lot and it gets you pumped up while you're doing your workouts. Talk to me about what you've been listening to. Speaking of talk, we see watch this TED Talk about the coronavirus, and there's a link to the TED Talk, and it gives you some questions to answer. All right, so that will help you. It seems like every day a different piece of our everyday life stops. What are the top 3 COVID-19 events or announcements that surprised you the most? Were you surprised that school closed Were you surprised that school was closed for the rest of the year? Were you surprised by the cancellation of March Madness? I know there's a lot of basketball fans out there. Maybe you were surprised and happy not to have to take state tests just yet. Don't forget they've been canceled for now, but PSAT and SAT happen in September or October, the last that we've heard. So it's not over, but they have been postponed. And then why did these three surprise you? How did you feel when you received the news? Supply a link to an article. All the steps to help you summarize or cite the source are there. I was about to say any questions, but obviously you guys can't talk back because I don't have you coming into my live sessions yet. Hopefully you'll all be there Thursday for our Hate You Give review, but let's get through this first. As the coronavirus has spread across the world, so has misinformation. Choose some of the coronavirus-related claims you find on social media or perhaps rumors you've heard from others. And again, this is that link back to the Mythbusters and the Snopes trying to find the facts about a myth that you found online or listening to the news. So let's figure out what is fact. We don't want fake news. We want the real thing. If possible, watch the first episode of Netflix docuseries Pandemic. Netflix allows you to have a 30-day free trial. Again, this is an option for you, all right? You don't have to. If you have this luxury at home, you're welcome to watch that and write a one-page reflection on the episode. And again, remember that reflections and reviews are not just summaries. You tell us a little bit about what happened, but the most important part is how you're reacting or what happened as a result of it. You're commenting on it. You're not just telling me what happened, but reacting to it in some way. And last but not least, tap into that creative energy. Create a poem, a keynote, an iMovie. Maybe you're wanting to paint a picture or a drawing that demonstrates what a day in your life looks like while we're in social isolation. Get creative and have fun with it. You might even want to create a little storyboard video. I know some people have found some online animation tools that they've been having fun with. Make that work for credit for you guys, all right? I know you have a lot more skill technologically than I do. Let's see that come to life with this Make Your Choice assignment choice board. Thank you again. If you have any questions, reach out to me. Keep looking for these walkthrough videos, or as I said, just send me a message and I'm happy to meet with you one-on-one and walk you through that way as well. Whatever it takes to get that credit, guys, have a wonderful day. Let's earn that credit.